In the northwest corner of Merrion Square is a statue of one of Dublin's most famous writers, wits and gay icons, Oscar Wilde. He was born just around the corner at Westland Row. He studied at Trinity College before moving on to Oxford and then later to London. He was a prominent figure of the aesthetic movement, believing in art for art's sake. In the 1880s, he published a series of essays as well as a collection of children's stories under the title The Happy Prince. In 1890, he published his one and only novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray. And then through the 1890s, he published a series of wildly successful plays, including Lady Windermere's Fan, The Importance of Being Earnest, and An Ideal Husband. In 1884, he married Constance Lloyd, and the pair had 2 children. He was already a household name when in 1895 he drew the ire of Lord John Douglas, 9th Marquess of Queensberry. Wilde was in a relationship with Douglas' son, Alfred, whom he affectionately referred to as Bosie. Having unsuccessfully tried to sue the Marquess for criminal libel, Wilde was found guilty of gross indecency at a trial which was a huge public event. A fierce cross-examination from Edward Carson saw him found guilty of gross indecency and sentenced to 2 years at Reading Jail with hard labour. The stint in prison was one from which Oscar would tragically never recover. Having been released in 1897, he moved to Paris, where he lived out the rest of his days, dying in 1900 at the age of just 46. His tomb is one of the most visited at Père Lachaise in Paris to this day, and had to have a glass cover placed on it in 2011 because the tradition of people kissing it had begun to erode its surface.